Hello guys, welcome to my channel, Anchoredadvice. This is a twin flame update for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine from August 24th to August 25th. And of course, this may or may not resonate with everybody, so take what resonates, leave the rest out. Also, feel free to swap around the energies as well. I'm going to do 4 more shuffles for the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, August 24th to August 25th. One last shuffle. Okay, we have the spiritual union. Well, that's a given. You guys are in this twin flame journey, so you guys are going to be spiritually connected, whether you know it or not. Material harvest. So you guys could be looking at the things that you have in front of you, your abundance, the material belongings that you have, and you're acknowledging your sacrifices. This could be you or the Divine Masculine that is doing this, acknowledging, everything that he had to do just to live this lifestyle, you or him. All the sacrifices you guys had to make, or it's like looking at it like, I have to give up everything that I have in front of me just to have this new beginning over there with her at her house. So it's kind of like, take it how it resonates. That's the whole point. So, yeah, but either way, there's material harvest, sacrifice, and new beginnings. So it's like you guys are, the sacral chakra. Looking at the things that you want, looking at the things that you have. And pretty much, looking at everything you have to sacrifice just to live that lifestyle. So let's see, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, or just to sacrifice being together in the relationship. We have heart chakra and choose wisely. Suffering in silence. Okay, let's break it down into tarot. So what it looks like to me here in the psychic tarot is that he's wanting to come forward, pretty much to come to you, Divine Feminine, but he's looking at everything, at where he's at, and it's like, everything that he has, it's kind of pointless if he doesn't have you, heart chakra. So that's kind of why the breaking of his heart, it led to the opening of his heart. So, and the same for you, Divine Feminine. The breaking of your heart also led to the opening of your heart, to where you never, where you loved someone so much, you're willing to give to them. You're willing to help them out, to provide for them. So, let's see. Yeah, and it's like, and that's the blinding truth. It's, sure, you would like to say he took advantage of you, the Judgment card. But this is the time where you have to think to yourself, Divine Feminine, was he really asking me to do all those things for him? Was he holding a gun to my head? Or did you just do it because you had a big heart? Because it's just what you do when you love somebody. Let's see, for the next 24 hours for the twin flame. Okay, so we have here the Hermit. This is you guys both being by yourselves. But it could be because of that Knight of Wands energy. The Knight of Wands to me is somebody who's very passionate, but doesn't know how to finish what they started. 7 of Wands. So it's like once you start doing something, you get real guarded. The Justice card. And then you start to not think it's fair. You start to, and that could be where you feel like you sacrificed a lot. So now it's like you're on the defense towards the Divine Masculine because you feel like you did so much. So now it's like you only want to accept what's fair, what's equal, what's balanced in the relationship. Like a relationship that's healthier and actually has mutual respect. Like where he respects your wants and your needs, and you respect his wants and his needs. And it's not toxic, but it's like, that's what you guys had to walk away from. The Emperor. It's becoming an authority figure, becoming a boss, but it could be also the need to control the other person, the Eight of Cups. So that could be something having to walk away from, or in general, he, the Divine Masculine, Three of Pentacles here, things would be so much easier for him if he just chose wisely, if he chose with his heart. If he chose, like the boss, manager, whatever, like a boss, he chose with his heart, he would leave that foundation that he has for himself. This foundation that he built for himself here. The cups are standing, yes, but they're empty. He is not happy. This is where he has to sacrifice. He has to walk away from this structure that he's built himself. And because it's a great time for a team project, a group project with you. So he could take the things that he has. You know, he's looking at the things that he has. If he takes that and he sacrifices it and he passionately comes forward, this is also a card of activation, being activated to come forward, and he comes forward, he would not be where he's at right now. Like, it's showing me that exactly right here. Like, if he were to just boss up, you know, maybe it's like he cares too much about the influences of others in his life. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. It's like he's caring too much about the future. And they always say you should focus on the now, prepare for the future. And then just learn from the past. Remember the past. Because, you know, if you're remembering, if you're here, sitting here, and you're thinking about the future, you're making yourself paranoid, you're making yourself unable to sleep, you're stressing yourself out. So what's going to be happening for the twin flames from August 24th to August 25th? We have the Star card. So I'm not going to do signs right now, but you could be, you guys could just be holding on to wishful thinking. You're just holding on to the hope, holding on to the faith, and Queen of Swords. But it's you, Divine Feminine, that's partially guarded. Like, parts of you is very truthful, very wise, very direct, very honest. But then the other parts of you is thinking this cycle is going to repeat, where I'm going to have to babysit, where I'm going to have to take care of. So then you come out Queen of Swords sideways, where parts of you wants to attack, but then the other parts of you is okay with being nice and helpful. So let's see, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, what's going to be happening for the next 24 hours? What can we be expecting? The Lover's card upside down. So there's still this indecision here, but if you look here, the Strength card, it's a woman with a tiger, right? Yeah, it's supposed to be where you find the courage, but it's supposed to be you find the strength from a strong woman. So I feel like the Divine Masculine needs some sort of clue from you, Divine Feminine, that like he hasn't waited too long. With the Lover's card upside down on top of the Nine of Swords here and the Hermit card, that's exactly what it is. You know, he's afraid he waited too long. So now he's here stressed out, like, well, great. I mean, I took too effing long. Now she doesn't want me. You know, so he feels like, wow. Okay, they were mowing, the residence was, they were mowing the lawn in my complex. So, you know, he's feeling like it's too late. Let's see. What else can we expect for the next 24 hours? The Wheel of Fortune upside down. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune upside down, that's past wrongdoings. It's basically like you got the short end of the stick on karma. So, you know, your past wrong, and that fell on top of the Lover's card. So you guys are going to start to look at the negatives in the relationship as well. You know, your actions in the relationship as well. With the Five of Swords here, I did get this yesterday, that this is what was going to be happening. Prioritizing yourself. So, I don't know if you guys, there's still work to do in order to, let me see. The next 24 hours, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Twin Flames. The Chariot card. Moving along, so divine masculine, divine feminine. In the next 24 hours, 10 of Pentacles. 8 of Wands, 6 of Swords, Justice card. Okay, so yeah, for the next 24 hours, it's gonna be like reprioritizing yourself, because wanting to take a look at the accomplishments. You know, like looking at all the sacrifices and like, well, I should be farther along with, you know, at where I'm at in life. It's like this, I mean, this card kind of looks like him here. You see? Looking at everything that's in front of him, right? So this card here would be like he's looking at everything that's right here in front of him. And so to me, it's, you know, looking at everything that's right here in front of him, and he could be like, you know, I should be farther along than where I'm at right now. So that's where he's wanting justice and the Three of Pentacles, teamwork, something that can grow. That's, you know, you scratch my back, I scratch your back. And that's where you come in, Divine Feminine. Someone who actually cares, genuinely cares. Because there's people who care, right? So-called. But with the Eight of Wands and the Six of Swords here, there's going to be some sort of, there's some sort of communication wanting to come in to smooth things over from rough waters to the calmer waters. And again, there's also the Eight of Wands. So it's wanting to smooth things over. There's some sort of checkpoint here, looking at everything. I'm going to do one last shuffle just to see. So I get a little more info on what's going to be happening. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's that checkpoint. The Seven of Pentacles cards to me here is like, well, this card to me, you see how half of it is like bright green and half of it is like yellowish green? Well, it's like that. He's looking at his crops. He's like, well, I mean, shouldn't they all be like really green? But like they're not. And so he's like wondering, well, why? And he's looking up like, well, it's not really anything to do with my fault. Okay, I had a phone call. So yeah, like I was saying, so it's like, you know, they're not all green. And so he's like, you know, it's not because of me. He's looking up above and over the grass. It's not because of me, you know. So he's trying to, the Hermit card, right? That was like the first card out. Is looking for the answers, you know, looking for answers. So he's like, now he's here looking for answers. So I hate to say it, but the grass was not greener on the other side, right? So yeah, I'll do, let me just pick all this up real quick, and then I'll do some more oracles. And then at the top of the deck here, we have the Four of Cups, which again, discontent, not happy. Let's take a look at what he would tell you if he could. So let's see, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. The next 24 hours, 2 more shuffles. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Twin Flames, 1 more shuffle. Yeah, I look for you everywhere. That's just in general, he looks for you everywhere. He has your, you know, it's like when you're out in public, that reminiscing. And then it's in the music. I hate being in the car with like a love song, because then you feel like you're in a music video. Anyway, I hope that you can forgive me one day. You came closer than anyone. So it's like you came closer than anyone with him letting his walls down. It's like he always had his walls up with people, but when it came to you, you know, it was his fault, but he blamed you, he or she, whoever resonates more with the masculine. And I replay our conversations over and over. It's time for me to heal now. Okay, I kid you not, I recorded this video like 5 times today. This card came out so every single time. It's time for me to heal now, and you came closer than anyone. So I just have to say, like, the energy today is he has to heal, the Divine Masculine, because he doesn't want to be left in a state of paranoia to where it's like you leave the house and is you know, is my Divine Feminine doing to me what I did to her? You know, it's like that, you know, so he has to heal that side of him, you know, what he puts you through. Because if he doesn't heal that he hurts you, you know, if he doesn't heal that part of him, then he's always going to be paranoid that you'll hurt him back. So it's kind of like, if he doesn't heal maybe lying, cheating, if he doesn't heal all that he did to you, he's going to be stuck in his head, is she doing that to me? You get it? I hope I'm making sense. Okay, so, see, Oracle Guidance. These are bigger cards. Twin Flames, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine for the next 24 hours. One more shuffle. Let's see. And these are supposed to be like ravens and stuff like that. Independence. Bam. That's exactly what this is. It's a real relationship with independence, but you guys are together. So I'm going to look at that. I don't really know what these mean. Like I said, this one is a deck I don't use too much. So let me see what it says here. No, it's taking me a while. Sorry, you probably are like, calm down, but I'm trying to keep these on a time limit of 20 minutes, no more. Okay. Tiber takes a rest from chopping wood to greet a distant relative. His rustic lifestyle demands a high degree of independence, and he's prudently stored away all he'll need for he's all he'll need for winter. It's reassuring to know we can rely on others, but often we have to stand on our own 2 feet, like timber, even if it's just to prove we can. There's great satisfaction in doing things yourself. So now is the time to take command of all those small details in your life. Keep track of them too, as good organization is a cornerstone of empowerment. Wow. So pretty much, it's so that you guys can be whole within yourselves. If you've been watching me for a while, you already know. So two whole people can come together and help each other out. You don't want to be half a person, because then you're only half a person without this person. You know, so that's where the independence comes in. Strong and independent within yourselves, and then you guys come together as one, right? All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and close it off there. If you like my style of reading and this helped you out in any way, please like, share, leave a comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys have a great one. Talk to you guys later. Bye.